guys, and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! The Falsebound Kingdom. As always, I am DemonFire93, and last time we took out Arcana and became the true master of the Dark Magicians, being the only one to have a Dark Magician anymore. And now we are going into the secret power scenario, the one where we will find out if Yugi has what it takes to become the master of all magicians. Or something like that. Something to that effect. And I'm just real quickly checking to see if we have any more spellcasters, because we bought a lot of books of the dark arts, or secret arts. What is it called? Book of the Secret Arts. So, wanted to equip those to everybody before we headed out. And here we go. Into secret power. Okay, this one has quite a lot. Yugi's forces free Milunundo, and my team is wiped out. But there's no wandering armies, and 4 Shadis. Why are there 4 Shadis? When did Shadi learn how to clone himself? The fuck is going on here? Anyways, alright, let's see. Mako, go to Sharte Galuyuala. Shimon, go to Genova. Tristan, go to Fiorente. So those 3 are going there. Everybody else can just hang out for the time being. Not much else. This is just one big wooded area. And this is our location of taking out to win the level, but there's a lot of monsters unlocking this level. Let's just see what we're dealing with here. Oh boy! Castle of Dark Illusions, King of the Yami Makai, and Rebirth the cards. Dark Elf, Cosmo Queen. Dark Elf, that's bullshit that she gets Cosmo Queen. Cosmo Queen is a fusion of Dark Elf and Mystic Elf, so that's completely bullshit. I sense a disturbance in your heart. Doubt will bring ruin upon you. I'm doing my own voice for Shadi instead of the Borat version that little Kuribo does, because I just don't feel like doing Borat. Alright. Clearly we're not in sync enough yet to use the Super Magician combo attack with my new Dark Magician that I have. So I guess we'll just use some regular attacks then. I love how I made Shimon basically what Yugi should have. Right? Because he should have Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl and probably the other Dark Magician. Like, he should have a team of 3 Dark Magicians right now going into this. I'm sure somebody out there wants to play that version, but I wanted to have Summon Skull and Dark Magician and Celtic Guardian. Because I don't want the easy route. The easy route would be to put Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl on the same team, because then once you get high enough level, you just hit Z and you do a dual attack that blows up everybody. Remember how last level we had the Gemini Elf sisters using their double radiation attack? Yeah, well, we would do that. And it would kill everyone. But that's boring. Using everybody to your advantages, that's better. So, interestingly enough, I just recently heard the news from Comic-Con. For those who don't follow any of that, Buffy the Vampire Slayer is getting another reboot. For those who don't know anything about that, awesome show. Buffy the Vampire Slayer was originally a reboot of the old movie from like the 90s or 80s. And so, yeah, Buffy was an awesome show starring Sarah Michelle Gellar. and is getting a reboot, and I'm very excited for that. But at the same time, I'm very conflicted on it because I like the original, and when people remake stuff, oftentimes they make it crappy, and change is sometimes difficult. They're making Buffy African American, which is an alright choice if they do it well, and if they don't, well, that's where it's gonna bomb. I mean, that's not necessarily where it's gonna bomb because of that. I'm just saying that it has, because of changes, that has the potential to bomb. And that's... Oh, look, Genova was liberated. Final Flame is another item that we received, and Machine King was discovered in the ruins. Machine King has joined your army. You're damn right he has. Shimon, you ready for another battle? Because I believe if you head south, you'll find one. Oh! Those that disturb my slumber must pay the price. Okay, well, Mako's gotta pay. How much? 20 bucks? 40 bucks? 30 bucks. Final offer. 30 bucks. Take it or leave it. But, yeah, I'm gonna check it out, I guess, whenever it comes out. But I'm really hoping that they do well with it. I know that there's been talks before where if somebody picked it up to do more, that Sarah Michelle Gellar said she would return, and I think so did many of the other cast members said they would return to play their parts. And it's like, yes, we would like that. Do that. Don't reboot the show, just continue the show. I mean, yeah, they're like 15 years older, all the actors, so maybe they can't do as many cool stunts as some of them could have on their own. But that's why you have stunt doubles. They can still act the part. Maybe they can't quite act the part anymore of high schoolers. But, I mean, by the end of the Buffy show, wasn't Buffy like 4 years out of college? I don't remember. I mean, I know she was out of college. She dropped out of college. So it's like, come on, you just continued the show. I mean, Joss Whedon continued after the show got canceled and everything. He's like, all right, well, I'm just gonna take the characters I've created and with the actors' representations of them, and I'm gonna create some graphic novels of the continuation. So I think he did like 2, maybe even 3 seasons of the show, potentially, that are all in books. And I have not read any of them, but I did get them for my sister because she was like the ultimate Buffy fan. And yeah, just take those books, get the cast back together, clearly you got the green light to reboot. Why didn't you get a green light to just continue the series? Bring it back. Don't reboot it, just, bring it back to life. Defibrillate it. And speaking of shows that are getting redone, another one that was brought forward at Comic-Con was the Teen Titans live-action shit show. I'm calling it that because it looks awful. I heard that they were doing that, and I got really excited because I'm a really big fan of the Teen Titans. For those who are like completely brain dead and know nothing about me at all, I'm not saying you're brain dead, but I mean, come on, my fucking avatar for the goddamn YouTube is Slade. If you've seen any of my videos, if you've seen any of my live action stuff I've done, which hasn't been really that much, but if you've seen any of it, I'm wearing the goddamn Deathstroke mask. I like Teen Titans. So I was a real big fan about the fact that they were going to be bringing it back, or redoing it, or doing a live action thing. I got really excited for it. And then I was looking for the trailer, and what I found was a fan-made trailer first. And I was really excited because it was like, oh my god, they're incorporating it into the like the CW television universe that DC has, where, you know, Speedy, who is in the Arrow universe, because that's what it is, it's all based off of Arrow, but off the Arrow universe, Speedy is Oliver Queen's little sister Thea Queen, so she is Red Arrow, nicknamed Speedy. And so Speedy, teaming up with Robin and some other characters from other of the DC shows, as well as like Beast Boy and Starfire and Raven. But instead what happened, I mean, that was what the fan trailer showed, was all that stuff, and I was like, oh my god, that's awesome, because Speedy was a part of the Teen Titans show. Sharte Gualua was liberated, and I got Gravity Bind, and nothing. But that's bullshit. But, yeah, then I actually watched the actual trailer, and I was like, wow, the fan-made trailer is better. I would actually want the fan-made trailer to become reality and not this piece of garbage that happened. Why did this? But I should refrain from judging it until I see it. I'm just saying it doesn't look good. In no way does it look good. I mean, Robin in Teen Titans. Forgive me if I don't know my lore correctly, because I don't always know my lore correctly, but I believe that the Robin, I mean, there are like, at this point, 4 Robins. I must test the power of the one that attempts to break the seal, okay? But there are like 4 Robins, right? I mean, there's Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake, there's the girl Robin, might be missing 1 or 2 there, but those are the 4 that I know off the top of my head at the moment, right? And so Dick Grayson was the first one, and I believe he was the one that was in the Teen Titans, right? Certainly wasn't Jason Todd. I think so. I remember that one of the Robins is Batman's son, but I don't remember if that's Tim Drake or if that's another male Robin, and there are 4 male Robins and then 1 female Robin. It could be, but I just remember there being, in the animated movie of Justice League versus the Teen Titans, that the Robin in that was Batman's son, Robin. And I just don't remember which Robin that is. So maybe in the original Teen Titans animated show, it was supposed to be his son, or maybe it was supposed to be, I don't know, but I believe that the consensus was that it was Dick Grayson is the Robin in the Teen Titans live action, and the only line that you get from him in the trailer is, "Fuck Batman." It's like, okay, Dick Grayson had a good relationship with Batman. He didn't have the bad relationship that father-son had. So, Dick Grayson, first off, wouldn't necessarily be saying, "Fuck Batman." And then second off, he stepped on a guy's neck, basically killing him. What the fuck? That's a Jason Todd type of Robin move. You know, Jason Todd becomes Red Hood. A bad guy. You guys watched my Arkham City stuff, or Arkham Asylum stuff, Arkham Origins, Arkham Knight, that's the one. You know, that Jason Todd has revealed that he didn't die to the Joker, that, spoiler alert, he's the Arkham Knight. Red Hood. And it's like, holy shit. And he kills people because he stopped caring. He's like, he's fuck Batman, basically. But not Dick Grayson. Dick Grayson's like, Batman he's my mentor. So I'm baffled at why they would take Dick Grayson Robin and make him into the Jason Todd Robin. But, I mean, they can take their liberties, I guess. Anybody can. Dragon Piper was discovered in some small ruins in the forest. Okay? I mean, I guess that was Mako, what Mako was doing right now. Dragon Piper has joined my army. That's like 2 of 7. Or 5. Okay, let me bring back my, soldier from a foreign land here. But I mean, like, for example of people taking their liberties, I mean, anybody can do anything they want, right? I mean, any director can take it anyway. If you, an instance of this, spoilers for Batman, or Gotham by Gaslight. So, for those of you who plan to watch Gotham by Gaslight or don't want it spoiled, I suggest you tune out now and go watch it and then come back. So, in Gotham by Gaslight, it's set in like old England, oddly enough, and Batman is dealing with Jack the Ripper. And by the end of the movie, Batman reveals that Jack the Ripper is James Gordon. You know, Commissioner Gordon, the good guy in all of Batman ever. Yeah, no. James Gordon is Jack the Ripper. A man who goes out murdering women. Yep. It was cool. I liked it. It was very unexpected, though, that James Gordon was Jack the Ripper. So, that was just one way that they wanted to tell that story. Fiorente was liberated. Mirror Force was obtained. Beta, the Magnet Warrior, was discovered in the ruins. Beta, the Magnet Warrior, has joined your army. Alright. Who wants to face the last Shadi? Huh? Who's it gonna be? I think it should be good old Yugi. Go on, Yugi. You can fight Shadi. And Tristan, go north because you're gonna find yourself a monster in the wilderness, I believe. So, I mean, it's interesting that they're gonna make a live-action Teen Titans, but it looked god-awful. Like, I really hope that they do it justice, and that if they're not going to incorporate it into the CW universe, that they just leave it be. Oh, there's the Labyrinth Tank. Labyrinth Tank has joined my army. Yeah, that they just leave the CW stuff out of that. Like, they should do test screenings of it, and if it turns out that people say, you suck, this show is garbage, then they go, okay, so this was gonna air on CW, but now we're going to find someone else to produce it and air it, because this is not going to be a part of the CW universe, because we don't want to ruin that. Because honestly, it's not that bad. The CW universe of DC shows has some parts that are a bit much. I mean, some parts just drag on for far too long. It's like, oh my god. And some parts get really dark when you've started the show being really light. But for the most part, I've enjoyed everything that the CW DC universe has. I haven't seen any Supergirl, and I pretty much refuse to watch that because I hate Superman and anything related to Superman. So clearly Supergirl, who is Superman's cousin, is just as bad as Superman. There is a great power attempting to come into this world. It is time for me to face my final task. Okay, Shadi. Hope you know how to fight, because I'm gonna kick your ass. But, I mean, they have so many crossovers that I have seen those and the things that Supergirl, therefore, has done in the other shows, and she's not bad. I just haven't watched her show. So, I see that armored zombie here has Skull Shredder, and it's yellow, which means he has a special ability that can paralyze, which is fucking great. And then we have Pumpkin, the King of Ghosts, and Dragon Zombie, which does not have his special ability, which allows his breath attack to be poisonous. So let's just kill the armored zombie to make sure that he doesn't paralyze anybody else. 'Cause that would fucking suck. And on other Superman news, I've just recently tried to get my sister into all of the Marvel superhero movies, because she hasn't seen like any of them since Iron Man, and she's like, "Oh no, it's gonna take forever." It's like, it's 19 movies. It's like, yeah, 19 movies takes forever. I'm like, no, it doesn't. Because she wants to watch some of them, but she's like, I haven't seen all the other ones. Like, so start watching the other ones. I was like, here, we'll have a movie party where I'll just bring over all of the ones that you haven't seen, and we can start watching them over the course of however long it takes for us to watch them. My sister's no fun is what I'm getting at here. She's lame and won't watch them. I love her, but she was complaining that none of the movies are available on Netflix. And it's true, because they have like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, but not Volume 1. And they have Thor Ragnarok, but not Thor Dark World or Thor. It's like, guys, you have to have the other movies on here. So, trying to convince her. Because, I mean, once she catches up, then it's just, you know, one movie every couple months. It's not that big a deal. Okay, we're still alive. Thank God for that. So, heal up, count the Guardian. Screw you too, you dragon zombie. Have you finished yet? Boy, you're putting up a fight. You may be the first legitimate challenge I've had in a while, Shadi. Only because two of my guys have been paralyzed this entire battle and unable to actually do anything. I've had to beat you with one guy, but now, hey look, he's unparalyzed. Because all of my guys need to get through their actions, so... Hey look, he's unparalyzed. That's how this game works. If your guys survive through all of your enemies' moves and you run out of moves except for the paralyzed guys, the game will just progress the time in battle until your guy would be unparalyzed and can fight again. So if Celtic Guardian hadn't also gotten unparalyzed there, I could be using Summon Skull until I use up his last action here. And then it would do another skip like that until Celtic Guardian got unparalyzed, but didn't have to do that, so. And there we go. That should be our last guy there. Our last monster and our last item to unlock, which is Bless of Moonlight. Well, that's not the item I was talking about. Millennium Golem, though, and there it is. Screw Ryoryu, or Ryoku, and screw Regeki, but Black Cluster Ritual. And this is the only way you get Black Cluster Ritual is through this level, which means this is why you have to play through a second time on Yugi's campaign because you have to get 2 Blackluster rituals. But if you really want to, you know, get the most bang for your buck and get all the monsters unlocked like I do, you actually have to play it through 3 times, because you use Blackluster Ritual on one monster, and then use it on the other monster, and then the 3rd time through you just are unlocking the monster that, or re-unlocking the monster that you initially used Blackluster Ritual on, if that makes sense. Because once you use the item... Here, let's just show you before we get on to the next fight. Face Off, because that's our grinding episode. Hoping to surround the capital of Sigvarthis, Yugi attacks the eastern fortress of Nanbur Castle. The majestic Nanbur Castle overlooks a lake and used to be the seat of the imperial family. Oh, I can't do the thing I wanted to do. But it was abandoned in the confusion as the empire started to fall. As Yugi's forces approached Nanbur Castle, he found something he had not expected. The imposing castle was being guarded by none other than the master of the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Well, spoilers! I was gonna try and see here, like, if we were to take this, and we just go to Blackluster Ritual, if we were to use this right now on Dark Magician, he would turn into the Magician of Black Chaos, and then Dark Magician here would be grayed out. Let's see, I don't have any monsters that can fuse, so I don't have any grayed out monsters that I can show you what they look like. But he would be unavailable, like I couldn't add him into my army, right? He would be replaced by Magician of Black Chaos. And whatever level I leave him at, which is 42 right now, if I were to level him up right now, both he and Magician of Black Chaos would be level 42, which means when I get back to Badlands on the 2nd playthrough of Yugi's campaign, I would unlock Dark Magician at level 42, and then have to get him up to 99 from there. So that's what I mean. And the other one is the Gaia the Fierce Knight turns into Blackluster Soldier. And, so you'd have to unlock Gaia the Fierce Knight again. So all in all, you need 3 run-throughs of the game to unlock all of them. But that's just my masochism that I'm putting myself through. It's really a lot of work, but I enjoy it. But that'll have to do it for us today, guys. As always, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to leave a like. If you have any comments or suggestions, you can leave those in the comment section down below. If you want to keep up to date with all of my videos, you can subscribe. You can follow me on Facebook to become part of the conversation, also part of the voting for games I should play in the future. And as always, I'm DemonFire93, and I'll see you guys next time.